this is totally different. Where the fuck are we at? Oh boy. Into a room. Alright. A typewriter. This. Been here before. Taking this. Even though this is unlawful, but still. Use interact inventory, okay.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
So many different places in this game. It's very interesting.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Couron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Let's go with Volition. I want to know everything.
Look how blurry all the lines of these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing.
I ain't gonna lie, this is how my fucking focus for things go to. Can't force myself to do anything.
Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing. You are a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Weird.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Everard Clare, probably, the head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list. The drawer slides shut smoothly.
We hear that closed. Boys, got motherfucking glasses. Yeah, baby, look at me.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
But guess what? I ain't paying 10 cents for shit. I text her. Give me my fucking coat.
The tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the railing. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back. As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver, a message of comfort through your fingertips.
Some good fabric.
I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
That's crazy. You'll be fine. What's the code kit? What's the code kit? Oh shit, hold up. Plus saboteur and plus shivers. And you give me 1. Okay, well, I gotta keep this. Damn, look at me, boys. What the fuck? Oh, because he's right next to me. Me, though. Baby. I look stupid. Let's get interference. Oh, yeah, now it look like the hobo of the century. I'm gonna wear this for a little bit. It's one of my style. I'm so happy we finally beat that, bro. Oh my god. Look at this. Am I going over there?
Numerous empty wine bottles glisten in the rain. Someone partied really hard here.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. I am, but it doesn't matter right now. Let's just move on.
You fucking bitch. I am. It definitely seems like you. It smells like you too. Fuck you, Kim. Fuck yeah, bitch.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
I didn't want that picture. She told me to look for it.
Why did you take that picture of René? You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
Come back and have a rest later. The fuck is René? Oh. Yeah. Man, what the fuck would I want a picture? Ask René about the photo. Sure, he's gonna yell at me for invading his privacy and all that. Start going on his dumbass rant about a bunch of bullshit. Oh, yeah. Stuff up here, I don't think I can interact with you yet. No, not until I get down. Okay. Got past the first fucking doors. Oh. Really? I walked all the way over here for that. I'm not gonna fuck with that. Oh my god, damn it, I'm going to cause if I fucking let the intrusive thoughts win today. Okay, I might hit it. I might let the intrusive thoughts win this day. Let's go intrusive thoughts, baby.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Let's go, baby.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Should probably turn this off.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled. Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
That is so weird.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
You know it was, bitch.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
Oh.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
You do? Because I don't. There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
Fuck you.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Fucked it. Oh shit, this place keeps going. Change is always welcome, but I'm about to be able to pay my goddamn bill just from staying here just with this. And she never told me how much it was. It's a whole new area, baby. A lot of money I'm gonna be thinking, baby. Look, there's a dude about to kill. I'm saying, about to kill himself.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Now, if I've ever met someone who's either really excited about his job or he is mentally deficient, one or the other.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
Don't let him keep going. He just put that right. I thought he was gonna say,
Container, container,
shut
The
the
lyrics
fuck
to
up.
this contain the accent is so thick.
I don't
container,
care. Shut up.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
I just dealt with it the first time. I was like, nah, gotta shut him up. I ain't hearing that whole song again.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am, yes, I am. so it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Yeah, fuck it.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
I'm not doing
The
that.
old man whistles and hums a jaunty tune to himself.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Damn.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is, and Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation, for a week or so. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off. I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
I don't care about his fight.
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
Yeah, I'd have to.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
Fucking bitch.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Okay, so that's why he's very serious. That's one of the idiot people that they knew from school. And it's like, we'll just let it be.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course. Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No sir, those are just nasty rumors.
We'll also talk about however there's like, in some country there are people that have sex with sheep and donkeys. This might be one of them. He's talking about.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
He's uncomfortable with this.
Bye-bye now.
Yes, dude. What the fuck is this? This an office. Yeah, it is. Oh no, it's Mr. Everard. Our freaking secretary. You guys ready to talk to Fat Boy? Joke, he's not fat.
Before you is
Never
a
mind, he's
walrus
fat.
of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
And he's cross-eyed, bro. Which eye does he pay? Which eye do you pay attention to?
With great effort, He straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
This is Mr. Everett. Jesus.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Motherfucker.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Oh yeah, he did say my name.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
So my name is Dubois. That's my name.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
I'm gonna take a seat. Let's see what happens. I don't anything bad will happen though.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
Dying?
It's violating your backside.
Bruh.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
He's been spying on me.
This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
Gotta do this just in case I die. I don't want to die. So hopefully it don't kill me. So, because I was not expecting to take damage from a chair.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Now, me personally, I'm all about money. I don't really give a fuck about anything else. So, in general, taking the money, but I ain't saying shit. Nah, I'm keeping them good. But I need the money. Damn, I need the money, bro. I'm broke.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
No.
No, I'm good, bro. I'm just gonna take that money.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
knows everything about what I'm doing. Fucking drunk idiot.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right.
Is my name Harry Dubois?
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Alright. Shut up.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
I lowered it by 1. Damn, that's bad.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Wouldn't care.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry! Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
I'm melting. I'm going to go this one or this one. No, I'm good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
Open a few doors a month. Like being so dumb with these questions.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colours, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
No, I'll do it. Get some information out of it.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window.
Beat that bitch's ass, bro.
Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard? It was a figure of speech, Harry. Of course I don't have a window. I'm in a container. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Of course, let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry. My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
Just broke the first wall. Come on, man.
I think the odds of that are very low.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now,